There's no way they just released this about the Epstein list and we finally might have— oh wait, never mind, we're getting invaded by aliens in November. This might just be the perfect distraction to everything that's going on and to what they're planning to do next. Yup, this video is definitely getting shadow banned for entertainment purposes only. A group of researchers announced that an interstellar object approaching us might be hostile alien technology that could reach Earth by the end of November 2025. It's called 3I Atlas, which is barreling towards the sun at more than 210,000 kilometers an hour and is a confirmed interstellar object. The fastest and biggest interstellar object we've ever seen, which might be up to 24 kilometers wide. This thing is bigger than Mount Everest, and actual Harvard astrophysicists are suggesting it may be a massive alien mothership coming to invade us. And I ain't gonna lie, they have quite a bit of evidence that very much supports that claim. Because what really makes this object so special is the fact that it's interstellar, meaning that it came from outside of our solar system's heliopause, the boundary that marks the end of our sun's gravitational influence and the beginning of interstellar space, the vast expanses of emptiness between all the solar systems within our galaxy. And the reason this is such a significant discovery is that we've only ever detected 3 interstellar objects pass through our solar system in history. The first one being Oumuamua in 2017, which was also thought to be an alien spacecraft and definitely not an asteroid. It had this weird elongated shape and it sped up as it left our solar system, which scientists couldn't explain. Probably just a probe the aliens sent here for scouting before they invade us with this one, right? The second one was 2I Borisov, a comet that passed by us in 2019. This one was probably just a comet. And now we have 3I Atlas, 3I representing the third interstellar object we've encountered, not 31 Atlas as many people are mistakenly calling it. Initially picked up on July 1st, 2025 by the Atlas Survey Telescope in Chile. Initial observations suggested it may be a large comet surrounded by a cloud of ice, gas, and dust called a coma. But a follow-up paper co-authored by Harvard professor Avi Loeb titled "Is the Interstellar Object 3I Atlas Alien Technology?" claims just that, which points out this object displayed many anomalous characteristics that would strongly indicate it is not a comet, such as its orbital path appearing strategically planned for reconnaissance, showing that this object will be briefly hidden from view from us behind the sun at its closest approach to Earth, making it undetectable to us for a few days, which he states is exactly what an intelligent species would do if they wanted to plan an attack. Its speed appears to be much faster than what would be expected from an interstellar object of this nature. It's also moving in retrograde, meaning against the orbital paths of all of our planets, and is only 5% deviated from our solar system's orbital plane. Anomalies and precision like this are highly unlikely to happen at random and do in fact seem extremely calculated. Not to mention, further observations show that it has a very short tail, which comets are supposed to have long ones and is unusual for one of this size. 2I Borisov, the second interstellar object, was both smaller and further away from the sun, yet it had a much longer tail than Atlas, so if this isn't a comet, what is it? Its projected flyby path also shows that it's set to slingshot past Venus, Mars, and even Jupiter on its way out. Again, the odds of which happening by mere chance are, dare I say, astronomical. Gravitational slingshot assist is exactly how we maneuver our probes and satellites when we send them out to space, an orbital path indicative of intelligent design, giving way to the dark forest theory of the universe. That intelligent life is in fact very abundant in our galaxy, but all species choose to stay low-key, undetected for their own safety. That our entire galaxy is a dark forest brimming with pockets of life, but everyone tends to keep to themselves out of fear of getting wiped out. And this just might be one of them taking the risk with us. This whole story caught fire online and everyone was talking about it. I was even pretty excited about it myself until I realized the New York Post reported on it, with others pointing out the convenient timing of the story, among other certain files, lists, and missing 3 minutes of security footage that everyone's asking about. And many other reputable mainstream news sources reporting on this are leading skeptics to believe it's just a distraction. And to those who really want to get their tinfoil hats overheating, they're insisting this is the start of a certain Project Bluebeam, the highly rumored conspiracy theory devised as early as 1995, telling us how the government will eventually fake an alien invasion for power and control. Famed ufologist Jeremy Corbell even called it in an interview back in January, who explicitly said that they will lie to us about an alien craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And this 3I Atlas seems to be exactly what that is. And I mean, if COVID wasn't the perfect litmus test of how well people will mindlessly comply when faced with an internally staged threat, warming them up to the perfect lead up to now see how they'll respond to an externally perceived threat like an alien invasion. Whether this is a real alien spaceship, just a comet, distracting us from news they want to divert attention from, or even the start of Project Blue Balls unfolding before us, that is up to the free will and the open-mindedness of you, the people, to decide.